The Philips Hue is a very interesting concept. Basically, it gives you your own personal wireless lighting system for your house. The starter package consists of 3 LED light bulbs. They last about 15 years a pop. You also get a wireless bridge to connect to your router, and you also get like an AC adapter and Ethernet cables, etc. Now, what this allows you to do, you can control your lighting in your house using an iOS app. And it's really cool the way it works out. Each of these individual bulbs can be obviously dimmed, turned on, turned off with the iOS app. But not only that, you can actually change the colors to a very, very wide array of colors. You can use preset themes for your lighting. You can share the individual lighting recipes online. It's just a very futuristic feeling that you get by using the Hue. That being said, the package, like I said, is very expensive at $200 for the starter kit, about $50 a pop for each individual bulb. Here is the wireless bridge that you hook up to your network. It's super easy to set up. You just plug it in, you connect it to your router via the Ethernet cable there, and then you're pretty much good to go. It basically configures itself. It detects your bulbs. You can mount this somewhere if you want to mount it. There's a reset factory settings option. So Philips has made it really easy to get this system up and running. So, basically, if you can screw in a light bulb, then you can get started with the Philips Hue. It's pretty easy to get initially configured. Now, that being said, the iOS app does have a learning curve. It isn't the most straightforward app in the world, but it's not overly difficult. You can get used to it with a few days usage. So here is our light. It's plugged in, it's screwed in rather, and our lamp is turned on. So that is just the basic light that you get once you initially turn on a lamp with a Philips Hue bulb connected. That is what you get. Of course, it's a lot deeper than that, and we'll have to utilize our iOS app to reap the benefits. So here is our iOS app, the Philips Hue app. Just open it up here. Now, as I stated, the app isn't the most straightforward app in the world, but you can get used to it. First of all, you have these scenes, and we'll talk about scenes a little later. Let's go into the manual configuration here. And at the top, you see the bridge, so it detects your wireless bridge. You can find a new bridge if it doesn't detect it. You can log in or log out from the portal, which allows you to connect to your Hue remotely, which is really nice. And then you can find new lights. It just gives you the instructions there to connect new lights. You can have up to 50 lights per bridge, which is really nice. And then you can edit lights. You can edit the name of the lights so you can easily identify them. And if you tap on one of the lights, it will actually flash, depending on which one I have plugged in here. Let's see. Probably need to turn my lamp on again. Let's try that. There we go. Okay. Now, if I tap the correct light, then it should flash to identify itself. So this will help you identify the light, and then you can rename the light to whichever name you want to name it. I'll just name it My Studio. How about that? Just to make it easy. Okay. Now, so there's My Studio. So I've identified that. Now I can adjust the brightness. You see in the background how the light's coming on and going down. So that's really easy. And if I turn the iPhone sideways, I can have more advanced manual options here. I can actually adjust the color. So watch as I move number 2, which is My Studio. Move that around. You can see the lighting change. Now watch this. Color. Yes. So you can change this to any of these colors right here easily just by sliding your finger on the app, on the little button there for the number 2 light, which of course is My Studio. Like I said, you can have up to 50 lights connected to one bridge. So you can really, really customize the look and feel of your lighting in your house. So I'm adjusting the app right now, and you can see all the different colors on the spectrum. Wide variety of colors, rather. And there we go. So let me just show you as I adjust the app and show you the light at the same time. So turn it sideways so you can see the more advanced manual configuration. I can adjust the colors just like this, right there on the fly, and they pretty much adjust immediately. So there's not a lot of lag or anything like that. One thing I noticed though is this little slider here doesn't appear to allow you to adjust the brightness of the individual lamp on this view. So you actually have to turn it back around to portrait view. I'm not sure if that's a bug or whatnot, but you have to turn it back around to portrait view to actually be able to adjust the brightness. So that's kind of annoying, but it's not a huge, deal breaker or anything like that. All right, so you can tap all off and that'll turn all the lights connected to your bridge off at once. So that's nice to be able to have. All right, so let's talk about these scenes. And these are basically themes for your lighting. Now, the Hue app comes pre-bundled with quite a few different scenes there, but you can also, if you want to, make your own, or you can share these various scenes online. That's really neat. But one thing I really like about this, you can edit a scene, just tap and hold, then hit the little edit button. You can delete, rename, or edit. And then you can choose from 4 different recipes. And not only that, but you can also target a specific lamp of your choice. So I've targeted office. Now, if I hit the little timer, I can actually create an alarm or a timer for when to switch the scene on and when to switch the scene off. I can have a little fade in period if I want to do that. So basically, this is just an ability to set up a timer on an individual light. So when it gets dark outside, I can set the light to come on at a specific time and then to go off when it gets light, however I want to configure it. Now, you can also set up themes based on your camera, and there's another little bug here. You see the shutter button is actually kind of above in the middle of the frame of the photo, but you can also select pictures that you've already taken that are in your library. So I'm going to select this picture of the Amazon box, then I can target a specific light. I'll target my studio. All right, so I've targeted that. And now you can actually move around, save your scene, of course, first. Let's go ahead and type in Amazon for the scene name. So this box, I can actually make my light look like this box. Just tap the little edit button here, and I can just drag the number 2 down to the box like that, and the light will actually reflect the color of the photo, which is really, really neat. So if you have a photo from the beach or something that you just really like that makes you feel relaxed, you can create a scene with the lighting based on the colors in that particular photo. And notice as I move around this, see how the lighting changes. It gets dark when I'm on the darker spots of the photo and gets light when I'm on the lighter spots of the photo. So that's really awesome. If you have multiple bulbs in the same place, then you can really make some dynamic stuff. So this is the Hue. Again, it comes with 3 bulbs in the starter pack. Of course, you have your wireless bridge, Ethernet cable, power cable for the bridge, instruction manual, etc. Again, this package is $199, and each individual bulb is actually, it's closer to $60. It's $59.95 for each individual bulb. It is very, very pricey. There's no denying that, but as you saw, it's also very cool, and it makes you feel like you're living in the future, basically. So let me know what you guys think about the Philips Hue in the comment section. I'm interested to hear what your thoughts are on this new personal wireless lighting system. Do you like it, or do you think the price is just way too much? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. This is Jeff with iDownload Blog.